omit them, if I omit them, my sentence won't make sense anymore. For example, verb. So just, without verb, actually my sentence doesn't make sense. So I need it. So normally verbs are stressed. That is really important to pronounce them like slower and of course stronger than the other parts of the sentence. So we have the same thing in words and sentences. Now let's say I will play this audio. I want you to just listen to see if you can get the stress part or no. Well,
Track 19. 1,
leader,
2,
hotel,
3,
production,
4,
dessert,
well, what do you think? The first one.
Uh, Later, I think it the first syllable.
Okay, the first syllable. Okay, so and can you tell me, because I want you to divide into two syllable and tell me which one is stress. So when you say first
Uh,
syllable, what is the first syllable in this word?
Lee,
Lee. Okay, very good. Leader. Yes, and the next one, hotel.
hotel. I think it's the second syllable.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
is
Yes,
it
of
right?
course. Yes,
Hotel.
yes, yes. Hotel. Yes, and
Uh,
production.
Production. The second syllable. Duck.
Yes, very good. And the next one?
Dessert.
Yeah.
The first syllable. D.
Yeah, dessert. Okay, so what is this? Like we have about two syllable.
Dessert.
Yes, dessert. Okay, so let's talk about it because about two syllable verbs and adjective and nouns. So we have noun, adjective, verb, but I'm talking about just two syllable, not more. Two syllable verbs, two syllable adjective, two syllable noun. I say mostly, I say usually, I don't say always, because as you know, for every rule, there are exceptions. Okay? So I always say usually for verbs. Look, this is verb. Okay? For verbs, the stress is on the second syllable. But for noun and adjective, the first syllable is stressed. So if it's noun, so because of this, I have verb here because it can change the stress. Like for verbs, normally the stress is on the second part. Okay, like I write it like this. Okay, let me write. I say like this, dessert. Okay. And if I want to change it, of course, to noun, so distress, move to the first part, the first syllable. Okay? Well, let's keep going. Now, listen. Do you have any questions?
Uh, no.
Okay, well, keep going. Stop. Now listen to the words and practice pronouncing this them correctly. Just first syllable, okay? Louder and longer, so as I told you. Okay, now let's keep going. Hesitating. Let's talk about this. Poor pronunciation, hesitating. What is this? Okay, first of all, about speaking. So, accent doesn't matter. So it's like, whatever it is. But pronunciation does. So what is this? When I say pronunciation, okay, I don't say everything should be perfect, but it should be clear and understandable. That is really important. So especially when it comes to word stress, because it can change the meaning of the word even if the examiner understands the meaning of the word. Of course, when you are using a word in a context, I can get the meaning of it. Even if you mispronounce it, I can guess. Like, okay, so I mean, you, for example, I know you mean this, but this is test. So it's really important. We need to focus on the correct pronunciation to have a clear, understandable speech. Okay, and about hesitating, it's normal. So, but not for too long. Using fillers like normal, okay, but not too much. Because you know, if you start talking and from the beginning like mm, uh, mm, it's like they are called fillers, and we use them. For example, when I'm talking, it's sometimes it's completely normal, and we use it. But when it's too much, I mean overuse, of course, it can affect your score. Okay, and about poor pronunciation, as I told you, like totally just mispronunciation, or for example mistress and like for example unclear, I mean unclear, yeah, all of them. So it's important to know how to even, I want to say something, if you know an advanced word and you know the meaning of it and you know how to use, but if you are not sure about the pronunciation, avoid using. That is really important because some candidates, some students feel like, okay, if I know this, let's use it. Yes, of course it's perfect, but it's not only the use of something, the correct use of something matters. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. There's some rules for word stress in English, okay? And of course, as I told you, many acceptations, as I told you. And read the following rules and answer the questions. Two-syllable noun and adjectives are most often stressed on the first. Yes. Which word from exercise 14 follows this rule? So, and which one is an exception? For example, leader, Lee, the rule is okay. So that is special, just according to the rule, we have the first stress syllable, leader. But the second one, hotel, yeah, tell. This is again noun, but the stress on the second one. So this is exception, right?
Yes.
Okay, well. And so rule B, I just told you, either just there are words that can be either a noun or verb. So that's important. So if they're spelled the same and have two syllables, as I told you, noun or adjective, stress on the first, and whereas, like we have verbs, that is stress on the second one, as I told you. Well, now, okay, decide if the words are noun, adjective, or verbs. Underline the stress syllable, then practice. Okay, let's read them. And then 1, 2, 7, okay, here. Yeah. The words in italics and sentences follow rule B. Okay, so let's read. This is rule B. Verb and noun, the same spelling, but different stress. Okay, let's read the first one. Could you please read it?
Uh, he presents me with my degree certificate.
Okay. He
He,
presented, okay, me with my degree certificate. Okay, so tell me, uh, about this one. Verb, of course, is verb. Okay, do you know the stress part, the stress syllable?
yes.
Yes, that is
S- uh, Sent the second syllable.
present. Yeah, of course, presented. Yes, present. Yes. And the second one,
I object to being treated like that. I'm going to resign.
mhm, select. Okay, the first, this one, this I want to know if it's verb or noun. It's
Uh, Verb.
definitely. So the stress,
The
yeah,
second one.
Yes, object. Okay, too. Yeah. And we have also object. That is object, the first one. Yeah. And the next one,
I
I
suspect you
just
mainly focus on your impending retirement. I think it's first syllable.
no, suspect, suspect, pact, suspect. It's not, listen, if I move it, I want to move the stress on the first one. I say suspect. No, it's not.
Suspect.
You know, it's totally different. But I say suspect. Quickly, I pass it. I say suspect. So pect is the stress. And the next one,
Um, this can lead to an increase in motivation.
so
The second syllable.
okay. Okay, we have increased. Okay, first decide if it's a verb or noun.
Uh, Now,
Okay, so the stress is, could you please read it one more time and decide whether it's the
this
first or
can lead to an increase.
yes, increase, increase. So this is noun. For noun in, like this, let me show you. Okay, this is noun. This is verb. If I want to, because this is verb. Increase, I say, for example, increase, that is verb. Increase, that is noun. Yeah? So
Yes.
this is here we have a noun, an increase. So increase in is important. So and it's noun, so the first word. But I can also say, for example, it increased, increased, so creased, that is verb. Okay, the next one.
Uh, they can progress steadily.
Okay,
Progress.
yeah,
Second syllable.
okay. Yes, because this is verb. Yeah, this is progress. Yes, but we have also noun that is progress.
Progress.
So this is noun, progress, but this is progress. So, and they can progress steadily. And the next one,
Has the transfer taken place?
yeah.
Transfer. 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 The first syllable.
Okay, the first syllable, that is yes, that is transfer, yes, of course, the trans, yes, very good, because this is noun. And as a verb,
My family have an airport business.
yes.
Export business. First syllable.
Yeah, have an expert, like expert. Yes, very good. That is the first one. Okay, just let me say something about this, this type of words, like, the same spelling for verb and noun. Like when you are using, okay, if you I don't say mispronounce. If you can't, maybe, like, okay, you are pronouncing this, but it's not easy, for example, to exactly say with the correct stress, it's still understandable, even it's slightly different, but it's not natural. So understandable, but not natural. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, we have, as you can see, patterns of stress here. First syllable, second, and the second and fourth syllable word, the third and fourth syllable words. Okay, let's see. Check that you know the meaning of the words. Okay, so first, let's see. One by one, we will discuss them. Uh, the first word is prestigious. So the stress part and the meaning And if you know a good and perfect synonym.
The third one, the third column.
Okay. Prestigious. Okay. Could you please read it? The third one. Okay. Could you please read it one more time and tell me why?
Prestigious.
No. Okay. Prestigious. Again.
Prestigious.
So that
Prestigious.
is
No. Wait.
again.
Prestigious. The first column.
No. Well, the first this is syllable. Okay, it's not column. This is the first syllable part. Okay? Let me write it. I
Right.
want to write it for you, then you can read it like this, okay? Uh
Mhm.
this I want to actually I want to write the stress pattern, okay, like this. Like this. We read it like this. Let me just erase this because I don't, and I want it, okay, do what? Like this.
The second syllable.
Yes. So I can, now I want to change, okay, I want to change the stress and say, okay, for example, prestigious, okay, like, and prestigious, the first one, and the correct one that is prestigious. So stages, prestigious, okay? And the next one, could you please read it?
Interesting.
So what do?
First syllable.
Yeah, interesting. Yes, interesting. Yes, of course. And the next one,
Responsible. Res
responsible.
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 The second
First,
syllable.
first decide. Okay, I want to know. Okay, the second I have, this is a third or, so it's really important. A three-syllable word or the four-syllable words. That is really important. Then decide if this, because we have, okay, also three-word syllable. So the second syllable is stressed. So which one? Two or three? First decide.
Uh, Three. Uh,
Responsible. Four. And we say responsible. So
Responsible.
pon, of
Four
course, is
syllable.
right, but it's four-syllable word. Yeah. So this is four-syllable, but the second is stress. Okay. And we have motivate. Motivate. Motivate.
Motivate. Motivate. First syllable.
Yes, very good. And it's okay. Three-syllable word. The next one, frustrating. Frustrating. Frustrating.
Frustrating.
Yes.
Frustrating.
Yes. Frustrating.
Frustrating. Second syllable.
Okay. It's actually, so how many syllables are there in frustrating? Can you tell me? We say frustrating, right?
Frust.
Three.
Yes,
Yeah.
three syllable.
Okay. But we have like this normally. So we say like this, frustrating. So normally stress is on the first because we say frustrating, it depends how to say. So frustrating, okay. So, or frustrating. So let's see which one is correct. If when we say the word frustrating, if the stress is on the tray or frost. So which one is correct? Okay, so in British and American English. Okay, just let me say some things. Yes, we can say maybe most of the time, not sometimes. I want to say sometimes, although I can say mostly. The stress can be different in American and British. Okay, so for in British and about this one, okay, I say frost is distress. This one is common between like American and British English. So I say frustrating like this, like this. Yeah, frustrating, frustrating. So for us, the first. But sometimes I can say that um, in some words, yeah, or maybe a lot of words, the stress is different because the way that we say and we pronounce words is different. Okay, the next one is experience as a verb, as a noun. Let's see.
Experience. Second syllable.
Okay. So it can be the second one. As I told you, now here we have a word like experience that is this, but let's decide the second, of course, but it's a four syllable experience. That is a four syllable word. The second one is stress and acceptable. Okay. And as a verb, okay, experience, second. Okay. Now, if I want to change it to noun, do you think the stress is different or no?
Uh, experience. Experience. I think it will change to the third syllable.
No. I want to say that some words, actually, why I ask you this, because I want to say that not every time that we have verb and noun with the same spelling, the stress should be changed. No, sometimes no, the same. So the second. Yeah. Okay. And uh the next one that is seminar.
Seminar. Seminar.
Yes.
Seminar. Seminar. The second syllable.
Seminar.
Seminar. Second syllable.
Seminar. That is the first one. Se Listen, I don't say seminar. I say seminar.
Seminar.
So the first one, okay? The first one,
Okay.
seminar, okay? And we have foreigner.
Foreigner. Second syllable, teacher.
Okay. Well, and how many, first tell me how many syllables then?
Foreigner. 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 Three.
Foreigner.
Three. Three.
Three, okay.
Three,
And you
teacher.
say, okay, you say the second, and I accept it. I say, okay. Now, listen, I say foreigner. This is the second.
Foreigner.
Foreigner is the second, but I say foreigner. Foreigner. So I don't say foreigner. If it were like on the second part, I would pronounce it this way. Rainer. But I don't say it this way. I say foreigner. Far. So again, the first syllable is stressed. Yeah? Right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Foreigner.
Yeah. The next one, fundamental.
Fundamental. Fundamental. Second syllable.
Okay. You say the second one. I say it's okay. But how many first? Let's see how many syllables we have. Fundamental. I say
Four, teacher.
fundamental. I say fundamental. Mental. So again, bless you.
Mint.
men, right? So this is the third one. So you know why you can't get, because first you need to think about the number of syllables. When you think of a third syllable word, of course you say the second one, and it's correct. But you should pay attention to the number of syllables. So we have fundamental, four syllables. Okay? And I say fundamental, men. So men is stress, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the next one is redundant.
Redundant. Second syllable, teacher.
Okay. How many syllables? First tell me.
Three syllable.
Redundant. Very good. And the second one. Okay. And let's keep going with the next one. That is lecturer. Lecturer.
Lecturer. Lecturer. Second syllable, teacher.
Again. You say
Sec
lecturer. Again, say.
lecturer. 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 Second syllable. Lecturer.
Okay, you say lecturer. This is what you are saying. Lecture. Lecture.
Lecture.
Yeah, lecturer. I don't say, okay, let's move it to the second. Okay, I want to say it's lecturer, lecturer. I say it this way. Am I saying this way? No, I say lecturer, lecturer. Look at my mouth. I open it
Lecture.
louder, of course. So, and slow.
Lecture.
Lecture. So, lec is distress. I don't say, it's actually, it becomes a little just, Italian, if I move it to the second part, it would be like lecturer, like a little bit different. So this is the second one. And okay, keep going with
Entertaining.
entertaining. Entertaining.
Third syllable, teacher.
Definitely. Yes. So we have third syllable and of course is fourth syllable word. So tain. And okay, the next one,
Uh,
security,
security.
security.
Security. Security. The second syllable.
Yes, that is secure. Yeah, cure. Yes, very good. And okay, the next one, difficult, difficult. It's difficult.
Difficult. Difficult. I
Diff,
don't
of
know.
course. Yeah, yeah, difficult. That is, yeah,
Diff.
difficult.
Diff.
Okay,
First.
difficult. And first, of course, difficult. It's difficult. Diff. Listen, I say difficult. Fickled is so quick, fast, like fickled. But I say difficult,
Difficult.
difficult. So yeah, of course. And the next one, consider, consider.
The second syllable. C.
Definitely very good. Okay, and listen, workaholic.
The
Workaholic.
first.
Workaholic.
The first syllable.
No, I don't say
Oh.
workaholic.
Third.
Yes,
Ho.
and
Ho.
it's a four. No, it's a four syllable word. And listen, workaholic. Okay, so I say workaholic, workaholic, holic. So the third syllable. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, so let's keep going. Is it hard? No, just needs a little
Yes.
bit. No, practice. Okay, well, and most of the time, students pronounce words correctly without paying attention to the stress, structure, or maybe rules because they listen, they've listened a lot. They've listened, they've heard, okay? And they can say, so they pronounce correctly, but actually they don't. For example, when you say difficult, so of course you are saying you're pronouncing it correctly, but you've never thought about the stress, right? You've never
Yes.
thought about the stress, but you are saying, so I want to say that we learn these rules because they're important. They are actually we can say the base and we can say the most important, the first step of learning English. Okay. Why? Because they affect different factors like the meaning of the word, the role of the word in sentence, but totally so you learn by listening and repeating. So don't worry. Okay, let's log out and back in, then we'll keep going. Okay?
Okay, teacher.